I have a 5-hour energy, an empty stomach, and I've had the hiccups all day on and off.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
And this is gonna be fun. Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Metroid Whim. So, the guest that I wanted to bring in today is somebody that somebody that we know and love in LSS, and somebody that I've been more or less connected to better through Metroid. Like, we've had a lot of great conversations about Metroid, and it's just part of it's just proving that we have a bunch of people that do bring us together through these kinds of games, you know? So, please put your hands together for our good friend Davian.
Hello.
Hello. We talk about this game a lot. We talk about Metroid Fusion a lot. And I was hoping that you would be able to say your thoughts about this game while you were co-hosting with me today.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's get started. Hello, Claude. Hello, Chi.
Hello.
Hello. So we left off at the Thardus fight. After the Thardus fight.
Yes, you totally rocked Thardus' world. I was actually finishing watching that last night, and I was like, nobody made a rock pun. I'm gonna have to fix that.
I'm already dying. This is already doo-doo-doo-doo.
Air pirates are fun to fight because they explode and scream.
Can y'all not?
Also, they're assholes.
I need to go back to the save room already. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't. Okay. Yeah, I need to go back to the save room. I'm already half dead.
Oh dear.
This wasn't fun. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't fun. I'm a professional, guys. I promise.
So professional.
So professional.
I can't hear the game audio. Is that normal?
Oh, I mean, that's fine. You know what the game sounds like.
I do.
That's the only concern with the way I stream the games like this, is that it's a little bit hard to hear. The only other way that I know how to privately stream games with people is to let them see through my computer's camera, but, you know, that looks terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine on my end as long as folk can hear it on Twitch. It's all good.
Y'all can hear it on Twitch, right? The sound's coming in okay? And I had to go back to the same station. I really don't want to do that. It was awful.
Yeah. I've done it plenty of times, and you're on friggin' hard mode, so don't worry about it.
I'm not gonna forget that I'm on hard mode anytime soon. If I do, I'm a moron. Also, I hear my foster kitten yelling at me in the background.
Game center is fun. Oh, kitty.
Oh, I already yelled at it. Oh, hello. Did I tell the story about what happened to my brother one time when fighting these guys?
I think so. Oh yeah, the door got stuck closed.
Yeah, the door didn't unlock for whatever reason. He had to reset the game. It was terrible.
Awful.
Awful. Terrible.
Oh, kitties. I wish I wasn't allergic to cats.
Oh, but that's why you have oh no. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. I don't. I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to just avoid that. I'm gonna just...
Probably for the best.
Okay.
Leave the big spiky mama alone.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone! She just wants to live. Like I keep saying, she's just trying to survive in her natural habitat. And this is one of the things I love. Is that it's just a thriving habitat. That's really all you're going through. I forgot what's beyond here. What is beyond here? Oh.
Magmore, and also a spider track.
From what I remember, you can't access the spider ball track, or what's beyond the spider ball track. I think there's like Bendesium behind here or something. Or an ice beam door.
Oh, that'd do it.
That would do it! That would be exactly why.
It's been so long since I played the first one, or the second one for that matter.
You have any fun stories about playing the first one?
Let me try to think. Because it has been so long, which is a shame because it's an excellent game.
That was the wrong button. That was not the right button. That was the opposite of the right.
Hey,
Yes,
save
please.
point.
Yes, please. Thank you. Why was this behind a missile door?
You have to secure the save points very, very tightly.
But
Can't let
why?
the hunter get in. One thing I do remember.
What are the space fires doing with the save stations? You never see them guarding them or anything.
This is a good point. Space pirates don't always make the smartest decisions, though.
They really don't.
This whole game is pretty much, hey, let's shove Phazon into this and see what happens. I'm sure it'll be
That's
awesome.
really... Why aren't you dead yet?
Because hard mode is stupid.
I'm crying! At least I'm not half dead yet. At least I'm not stuck in water. Oh. Was I standing in that?
Dark.
I was standing in that. Awful. Terrible.
One thing I do remember, though, was when I was getting 100% scans.
Yes?
I was always, like, super anxious, like, okay, which ones do I have a very limited amount of time to get? Like, those ice bats or something I think you mentioned in the previous stream?
Yeah, the ice street bats.
Yeah, you have a very, very small window to get those, and that's just like, if I miss that, then I have to do the whole game again.
I probably guarantee you that I'm not gonna get 100% scans in this run. I tried to get the ice streak bats, but I'm probably not gonna get everything.
It's all good.
Like, I don't know where everything is. I try my best to know where everything is, but I'm not perfect. Nobody ever is.
No.
The only people who are close to perfect are called speedrunners. Oh, God.
They just want to hug you with their mouth.
They just want to hug me with my mouth. That's called a kiss. Isn't that called a kiss?
Or a bite.
Or a bite. But that's not a hug.
Not so much.
I just have to remember which one is the one that's, yes, this one. This puzzle stresses me out. This puzzle, like...
Is this a limited amount of time one?
Yeah, this is the one where it's in a limited amount of
yeah.
time. Otherwise, the lava underneath you will cool. Will warm back up again.
That would be bad.
But the reward is worth it.
Ooh. Delicious health.
Delicious. Scrumptious. I need to stop taking 5-hour energies. But today was fun and not in a fun way.
Oh. That's no good.
I had to train another temp person today, and I was like, I swear to God, if I have to train another temp person, I'm gonna scream. But I had to...
Because this is like number 3 within a month, right?
Number 4. No, for
Number 4.
Number 5, actually.
Oh God. Awful.
Awful. Where am I going?
I'm actually gonna be trained by someone because there's someone that's been working on my project, but he's being shifted over to a different project, so he has to teach me all the stuff that he learned because he's working on some like slightly different stuff. So he has to teach me that before they send him off to the other department. Or
I remember you talking about that in the bar. Where am I going? That's an ice beam door. I can't do anything here, can I? Yep, I really can't do anything here. Hello.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
No!
He must die. That's Bendesium, isn't it? Yep.
Yep.
Blech.
I really liked how they did give like names to different minerals and didn't just say like, this is a bomb block, this is a missile block.
Yeah, it
was just like a nice bit of touch.
It gives so much life to the world that it otherwise wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like,
it's functionally identical, but it has a little bit more fluff to it.
it has more fluff to it. It's like...
Hello, Spore Spawn, except on fire.
I didn't scan this thing. New creatures entry.
Huh.
Puddle Spore. Sentient floating lava mollusk protected by an impenetrable shell. Blah, blah, blah.
Words.
A puddle spore opens when approached, attempting to intimidate with its size. When open, direct fire to its mantle, causes it to flip into a defensive position. If it can slam shut, it ejects a spread of harmful energy globules. Alright. But I'm like...
You shoot it, it spin. And you can use it as a platform. I mean, it's better than the original Spore Spawn, which you had to murder it to make it a platform.
Wait, when was that?
Super Metroid.
Super Metroid.
It's like... second boss?
I'm going to confess something right now. I've never played Super Metroid.
Gasp, how dare you.
How dare I?
I am so disappointed. I'm not actually disappointed at all. It's fine.
It's fine.
There's no judgment. I still think you should definitely play it, but, you know.
Like, you hear
there's
such
no pressure at all.
Like, you hear such good things about it, but in watching playthroughs of Super Metroid in comparison to Metroid Fusion, I always found Metroid Fusion to be the more entertaining one to watch because there's so much more going on in terms of story. Like,
Definitely.
Super Metroid is just all gameplay, no real substance except for in the beginning and the end.
Pretty much. That's admittedly true, and that's one of the, like you said, one of the reasons why I like Metroid Fusion as well. It helps you get a little more immersed.
I could have done this to kill the Magmor instead, and I completely forgot. Oops.
You know what? I never thought of doing that. I don't think I've ever killed that with the rock before.
You can. You can do that.
That's cool.
You're allowed to do that. And it still makes the horrible screeching sound that it usually does when it dies.
Wow.
You can do that. That is valid. You are valid! Where is this? Twin Fires. This isn't the place that I...
In the back of my brain is just like, just go through the other ways. Like, you can't do that yet, though.
Good luck. Stop!
Oh dear. Just because you have a furry suit doesn't mean it's time for a lava bath. Sadly.
I mean, I'm trying. Oh boy, finally an objective. Regional climate analysis complete. Normally low temperature.
I wonder whatever that could mean.
Oh, I remember what this is now.
I think I remember as well.
Yay! Finally, something else practical.
One thing I do remember, and this was more relevant in your previous stream, was like me and my friends back then talking about strategies on like, oh, how the hell do you deal with the pirates? And you know, the old strat was, you know, hit them with a charged wave beam and put a missile in their face.
The missile part, never really occurred to me to do that. But mostly because... Huh?
Go ahead.
Mostly because whenever I play games, I always try to conserve my finite resources.
Yeah, I understand that completely. It took me a long time to learn this. But
hey.
A lot of times in games, like, if you use the ammo stuff, oh, nice. If you use the ammo stuff, it's more likely to give you more ammo, so you should try to use it.
I mean, that's more or less true for Prime 2. It's more true for Prime 2.
Yeah, you needed it for the ammo. The beam weapon ammo.
Yeah. And they had a good system in Prime 2. They really did.
Oh, yeah. Like, if I had to say what my favorite game among the Prime series was, it's definitely 2. I feel like 1 is the superior game overall, though.
Overall, yes, it helped define what Metroid Prime was supposed to be about. Prime 2 had a very interesting concept. It took, like, the Teenage Edge kind of concept, but it performed it very well. It performed it very well.
Yeah. I like dark stuff. I'm not gonna shy about that.
I'm not gonna shy about that either. Dark stuff is cool when it's executed well.
Yes, exactly. Like, there are some people who say, oh, it's really dark and gritty, that makes it better immediately. No.
I mean, yeah, there's,
not necessarily.
There's kind of an enormous difference between Metroid Prime 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog, for instance.
Good old Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, like, you can't be edgy for the sake of being edgy if it's going to be, like, if it's gonna clash with the rest of the environment. You gotta be edgy and it's gotta have purpose. It's gotta have soul to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's one of the reasons why I like Pokemon Reborn, is because it's a realistic look on what would happen if you were in this certain environment. If Pokemon were real, this is what would happen.
Yeah.
It's not all
I
sunshine.
thought they did real good with that.
Yeah, it's not all sunshine and rainbows all the time. Pokemon are going to be used for dubious things, like, you know, psychiatric work. Shock therapy, you know?
Shock therapy, heavy quotes around the therapy part.
Yep. Dubious things are going to happen in the world, and you can't really change that. It's just part of the way...
It's not just Team Rocket.
It's just the way life is.
Yeah.
People are terrible. That's not even really me being a pessimist, it's me being a realist. People are terrible. Humans are an evil humans are an evil race. It's just what happens.
Pretty much. Oh, hello, Jill.
Hello, Jill! Give her some kisses for me, please. Hello, puppy! Hello, puppy! I get way too excited about dogs nowadays. Because of my job. Because of my job, I'm just like, dogs! Ah!
Puppies!
Puppies!
Yeah, I'm still all set up downstairs, but I left my door open this time, just in case Jill wanted to come visit.
And where did it want me to go? Was the question. Do I have to go all the way? I can't do that yet. I know what that is, at least. Oh. How many missiles do I have?
45 or 50 or something around there, that level.
50. Yeah.
50.
Can't do that yet, then. Christ.
Jill, stop looking at the table, please.
Man, do I want to do that. But that requires, at least a minimum of 80 missiles if you're perfect. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Not sure I do, actually.
The Wave Buster.
I never...
The Wave Buster puzzle.
Oh! You know, as much as I love the Wave Buster so freaking much, I'm not aware of getting it this early. Or am I? I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time. I actually haven't watched many speedruns of Metroid Prime, so...
I don't remember seeing that any speedruns really cared about any of the beam upgrades except for the Super Missile, because the Super Missile is kind of required.
Yeah, pretty much. The Wave Buster is amazing, though.
The Wave Buster is so fucking good. It's probably my favorite out of them.
Yeah. Like, the wave beam in this game, it's purple, and it's electrical, and it's just like, okay, that hit two of my favorite buttons.
My thing about the Wave Buster is that it latches on and doesn't let go. It's very reliable. The only thing is that...
It's also just hilarious to use in certain situations.
The only thing is that it guzzles missiles like a motherfucker.
This is true. This is very true.
I find it to be mostly useful against the final boss because it locks on.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Even with the charge beam being able to lock on to or home in on opponents, the Wave Buster still just does a more reliable job.
I mean, Claude, I can't completely say no to that.
What's he saying? I'm not able to pay attention to the chat.
Claude said Davian confirmed to have a purple electricity kink.
Oh my god. Babe, why? Why?
Oh, and she earlier said I played through Q, AM, 2R, and Zero Mission with my brother, but we never got around to playing through Super. That's the thing I wouldn't mind.
Huh?
That's the thing I wouldn't mind streaming, because I think it's on the the NES Classic, Mini NES, whatever the hell it's called.
I mean, there's a bunch of re-releases for Super Metroid nowadays. You can play it on almost anything nowadays.
Pretty much. I can, if I had the right setup, I could play the original. Oh, I could play the original Metroid from the original cartridge on stream.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I would need to... Or do I have a setup? No.
Yay!
I have
Finally.
an adapter for composite. Yay!
I don't know why, but I remember being able to double jump there. But that was, like, so long ago from my childhood that I don't remember if it's even true or possible.
Sun
Tower. Hive Totem. Where exactly am I going? Can I do that yet? I can't.
Meow.
Where was the... Is there a map?
It was in ruins. It was definitely in ruins. Oh, it was in a room that wasn't connected. There it is.
Furnace. Furnace! Oh, I had to go to the furnace! Oh, wait, no I don't. What the fuck? Where am I supposed to... Oh, wait. Wait, yes, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I do have to go to the furnace. But where exactly do I go to get there again? Yes, I understand now. I understand now.
Furnace. Furnace.
The furnace. As Nintendo
Furry-ness? No, that's not.
Where was that tweet where we now have the NES, NES, and NESA?
Oh god.
Just like Ed, and Eddie.
once I got that joke, I was just like, oh my freaking god.
Good lord.
Yeah, and on the topic of something I had mentioned on Twitter earlier in the week, I do like how this game, it gives you some general guidance on where to go, but
Oh my god! Did the geyser actually just kill one of the flies?
Oh no, I didn't even see.
I saw a fly explode!
Oh no! Rip in peace, fly.
Nope, go back in there.
But yeah, as I was saying, I like how it, it guides you. It's like, hey, you need to go over here, but it doesn't tell you how to get there. You don't have a full path. You still need to figure things out, which is nice. And I would have loved to have that in the original Metroid, because in the original Metroid, I was constantly lost and never had any idea of where I was supposed to go.
Which is another reason why we love, Samus Returns.
Ah, yes. Oh god.
It's because
yeah,
it actually had a map!
It had a map.
I
understand why the Game Boy Metroid 2 didn't have one, but oh god. I got so lost there too, and it doesn't help since it was like impossible to tell where you were at any time. It's like, okay, every area looks pretty much identical. Good luck!
Ugh.
Yeah, I never beat the original Metroid or the original Metroid 2. I have beaten remakes, though. They are very, very good.
My brother...
Zero Mission.
Yeah, my brother has Zero Mission. I've just never played it.
Oh, it's so good. Like, it learned a lot of the lessons that Metroid Fusion did. It doesn't have the narrative that Fusion does, but
I mean, it's the first Metroid game. It
really
didn't have a whole lot of
Yeah.
substance anyway. It was just...
They did add some more. They did add some.
Yes, I do remember that. The stuff after Mother Brain and the final boss being Meta Ridley.
That I always thought, that like whole addition to that area, I always thought that was pretty awesome. It's like, hey, you gave me more game to play.
Nintendo, can we have some more of that, please, when it comes to Pokemon?
I still need to go back and play more Moon. I don't think I've beaten a Pokemon game since the original Silver.
Oh.
Not out of dislike or anything, just I don't have the patience for it anymore. It's just like, okay, I have, spent all this time leveling up Pokemon and stuff before. It's hard to keep my interest these days. Which is not a knock on the game at all. The game, the games have definitely been good. They just can't hold my interest. Will this mushroom die? There it goes.
It was just such an awkward angle.
Yeah.
The Snowbird Blast Caps.
It wasn't a complaint against you. It's just...
Yeah, it's just the...
I've been there.
Mushroom. Wow. Those shriekbacks really had bad timing.
Kitty agrees.
You hear the kitty in the background? I think that one's Oleander.
Yeah.
I think that one's Oleander.
Good kitties.
She's the one who's meowing behind my bathroom door. I had to separate Ellie and Oleander
Aww.
because they didn't get along.
That's a shame.
Oh well. I mean, what are we gonna do though?
Yeah.
I can't put two kittens together if they're not gonna get along.
Super missile?
What is this made out of?
Huh. That is a good question. Oh,
Yay, that's what it's made out of.
Just a bomb. You'd think that a super missile would be strong enough to bust through it, but no, specifically a bomb.
Just a bomb. Specifically a bomb. Good game design, everybody.
She says, my heart explodes every time I hear the kitties.
I just wish I had better confinements for them, better living space for them. If I had more than one door, if I had more than one space, you know, if I had more than just the door to my bathroom and then the rest of my place, then I feel like I would be able to house the kittens in a more suitable environment, but I don't have that. I remember this. Bitch! You didn't see that.
See what?
Yay. I remember having a lot of trouble with that. New creatures entry. Plated parasite. Hardy member of the parasite family, invulnerable to most weaponry. A cousin of the parasite, these creatures are known for their amazing resilience. Field studies suggest a weakness to morph ball-delivered weapon systems.
Missiles.
I wonder what that would be. Oh, hello.
Hello, little friends. Could
Hello,
you not right now?
Thanks for the welcome party!
I do find it funny that they like get sent back when you hit them, so it's just like, no, back,
no,
back,
no,
back.
ow! So lore. The cries of this crying, dying land pulled us from our dreaming state, and now we chose to walk as ghosts while the great poison sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. The heart of the planet will succumb soon, and so will we, even in our ghostly states. Already many Chozo have faded and passed into the unknown. The great poison is unlike anything we have ever glimpsed in this or any dimension. It eats relentlessly, worming out life wherever it blooms and corrupting what it cannot kill. It will be our undoing. Our last hope lies in the cradle, the temple we hope might contain this abomination. It is almost complete, hovering over the impact site, the dark in the heart of the spreading evil. If we can finish before the last of our kind drifts into madness or death, there is a chance for this world. If we fail, we are doomed with it. I feel like that's the most general of the Chozo lore that we've really ever seen. That kind of summarizes, like, literally everything that's going on.
Pretty much.
Do you feel that? Bendesium. Alright, but wait. Over there. Meow! 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 Meow!
Feed me.
I did! I just fed them as soon as I got home! Well, I took a shower first, but I kind of needed to do that. I was working with...
Yeah.
I was working with quarantine stuff today. I was working with, bags of quarantine, basically.
Oh, dear.
I wasn't working specifically in quarantine areas, but I was, working with, things that people had filled in trash bags so that they could be taken specifically to the laundry room.
Look at all that lore.
Look at all of that lore. Well, let me guess, it's gonna say almost exactly the same thing. A second plague has come upon this land, dousing the last flickering hopes of our race. Drawn by the very force we Chozo had hoped to contain, a host of marauding creatures descended from space and invaded our temple, the Cradle. They tried in vain to destroy it, but its power remains beyond them for now. They possess some of the 12 artifacts we call the Cipher, yet do not comprehend their function. Ignorant creatures they are, blinded by delusions of harnessing the great poison for their own designs. They walk about as masters of the planet, assimilating the ruins of our sanctuary into their experiments. We can but watch and wait for our doom. They're so pessimistic.
I wonder who they're talking about.
They're so pessimistic. The hatchling walks among us. Are these dreams? Memories? Foretellings? Time and reality swirl together like estuary waters, and we Chozo know not what to believe. She appears as ghost-like as the Chozo, but at times the mists clear. We see her wounded eyes and remember the child that we found so long ago. What has she become, this newborn? Clad in Chozo armor, wielding weapons our hands once held, does she dream of Chozo as we once were? Does she long for her parents, lost to the same creatures that even now defile our sacred home? Does she still live?
Sad.
Sad. She just wants to sit in fetal position. Claude. Yes, my signature phrase in this game. Fuck the Chozos.
Oh, no.
Prophecies tell the coming of the worm. Born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb, the worm grows, devouring from within, until the world begins to rot. The words of the seers have come to pass, for there, in the depths of the world, the ravenous worm lurks and feeds. From the stars it came, blinding Talon with its great poison. We can but watch as the worm grows, watch and wait. For the prophecies also speak of the great defender, the one who delivers the world from evil. The final days draw near. Is the newborn the defender of which the seers spoke? We shall do what we can to aid her, for she bears our legacy and bears the ancient armor and weapons of our people. Stop saying, like, the same thing over and over again. Dear Lord. Cordite! Something behind the wall seems to have been activated. Also, hug me face on. Should I tell what hug me face on means?
Go for it.
When Claude was over here in Florida, one of the games that he really wanted to play because he has never owned a GameCube in his life was Metroid Prime. So I let him play a file of Metroid Prime while he was here. As soon as he got the Phazon suit, he approached that huge tower of Phazon that you see right above the battlefield. And he approached me saying, hug me Phazon. And it was the funniest fucking thing. It was so fucking funny. I don't understand why. It was just so funny. Hug me face on. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do.
I was so betrayed when immediately after I had to deal with orange face on that.
Yep, I remember that too. Like, why do you give me the most powerful upgrade in the game and then make it pointless?
It's like, hey, you can walk on Phazon. Hey, here's a new type of Phazon you can't walk on. And
like, what the fuck? It was so BS, he says. I'm sorry, Oleander. I can't do anything about your situation right now. I am game. I'm the video game girl. I'm the one who Fuck!
Sorry.
I don't. Fuck! Fuck! I'm good at games, I swear. Why did it do it again? Why did it do it again? Why did that happen?
Good question.
Why did that happen? I never have a problem with this. Ever.
The Let's Play curse. Senis just wanted to play more in the half pipe.
Fuck, I quite know that.
Spider-Ball track, why'd you betray us? You okay?
Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's try this again.
There we go.
Finally. This shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't. Why is this extension here if it goes nowhere? All that for this to expansion! So fuck. Davian, I'm so fuck. I am so fuck.
It's okay. Aww.
Why did that happen the way it did? Why did that have to happen the way that it did? Davian, why is my life living misery and turmoil?
Because sometimes that is life.
Me at life, I have depression, you stupid asshole! Efficiency.
Call me weird, but half the time I just end up jumping through them and just be like, I lost a couple energy tanks, I don't give a crap.
Oh boy!
Oh,
most...
I have memories of this room. Here comes why.
The saddest yet most annoying enemy in the game. The creature's entry has been added to your logbook. Chozo Ghost, spectral entity, bioelectric field invulnerable to natural energies. As these entities phase in and out of existence, the only way to track them accurately is with X-ray scanning. This particularly phased nature makes them invulnerable to natural energy types such as fire, ice, and electricity. Their aggressive and erratic behavior is most likely due to the corrupting effects of phazon in the Talonfor environment. They appear to be drawn to Chozo religious sites, where they wreak havoc upon anything that dares enter the area.
Anger ghosts.
Anger ghost. Where did you go? Holy shit. Where are you?
Somewhere being a jerk. There it is.
And this is gonna be even worse than usual because this is hard mode.
Yeah. You know, funnily enough, I never thought to use missiles on these guys.
Yeah, they work. Where are you?
Yeah, they're immune to all the beams, except for the power beam.
Yep. The only time... They're like, you gotta use the pea shooter at some point in time. Let's give you another reason to use the pea shooter. Ozo, my Jozo. Says Cloud. Is there anything else of interest here?
There's a thing behind the statue.
There's a thing behind the statue. There is a thing behind the statue. Thank you. More and more.
The parents say this time.
More and more, our tormented minds turn to the newborn. As the world continues to shift into brutal, disconnected images, she remains inarguably real, a fearless figure delving deeper into this blighted world, unmindful of the terrors that await before her. Was she this way before? When the Chozo found her, a fledgling orphaned on a savage planet, did the warrior's pulse already beat in her veins, filling her with righteous fury? Our hopes lie with her. We leave these messages for her, that she may find our artifacts and deliver the world from its evils. Wraiths we may be, but our reach is still long. What am I doing? But our reach is still long indeed. We shall fight the invaders, and the poison they would master until the end. As much as I think the Chozo lore is interesting, a lot of it is just so repetitive.
Little bit.
According statue of the Chozo Edo, according to Chozo lore, these statues served as the watchful guardians of the tombs and shrines. Its outstretched hands are empty, as if awaiting an offering. How about me? Am I a suitable offering?
Please hug me, bird mama.
Hug me, bird mama.
What are you doing? No!
Time to go bowling!
At the last split second, I remembered what the statue did. I was like, what does the statue do again? And I'm like, oh yeah, it freaking chucks you.
It goes bowling! How about me? Can I be an offering? You gotta remember this for later. This is actually required. Field covering the slot is comprised of an electric energy wavelength. Covering an energy signal that appears to be affected by the cold. An energy signal that appears to be affected by heat.
And we have a bomb slot.
A bomb slot. It looks like you and then goes, ball, yeet! Thank you, babe. Oh, babe, I'm so happy you're able to see these streams. See this stream. Being able to stream this is really the one thing that I needed today. Like, today was mostly pleasant. Like, the new temp person was nice. And she's trying.
That's good.
And she's trying her best. It's just, we really don't need more temp people. What this facility needs is, more people who can go into the kennels and deal with the dogs. And they need to stop trying to, pull people from the already dwindling pool of, kennel techs into the medical staff. Because we need help. We need people who can go into kennels and do things like interactions and working places where temp staff can't go, like quarantine areas, areas with dangerous dogs, areas that have really dangerous diseases, things like that. And I want to be able to help. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to pull my weight a little bit more. And they want me to so bad. Everybody there likes me enough to feel like I'm competent enough to be another kennel tech. Be another full kennel tech. It's just so frustrating, because it just... please, hire more actual people!
That is such a mood, even for my work. Pretty much my whole department is just temp people. Like, including me. And it's like... It's
You're a
getting
temp
to the
person?
Point, hello, I mean, yeah, I'm temp. Like, I'm technically speaking, yeah, like, I'm a contractor, and, you know, I don't work directly for the company. I work through a different company, and I can only be employed for 2 years straight before they have to let me go, and then I can't come back for another 6 months.
That's disgusting.
It's kind of stupid. I mean, it's kind of understandable for, like, people who do nothing but the testing, because... I don't want to talk about this while we're on stream. Let's talk about the ice beam.
Let's talk about the ice beam. Yes, the ice beam is a little bit slower than the wave beam, and some would consider this its biggest flaw. I would definitely consider this its biggest flaw, and it's not exactly a combat-oriented weapon. It's more of a support weapon than anything else. The ice beam is capable of freezing enemies, so that it can help you deal with them a little bit easier. It is powerful in its own right, it's just not powerful in the same way that other beams would be.
Yeah, it's a little more situational. The wave beam and the other beam, you can pretty much pull out just whenever you feel like using it or whatever. But the ice beam, you more so use it when, like, specifically when you need it, or against Metroids and pirates.
Talent of the World South.
Oh yeah, that was another thing that I was thinking about that I remember when I was watching your previous stream. Is that they have you fight Metroids before you get the Ice Beam, which is, for this franchise, like, a thing they've never forced you to do before.
Did they have you do that in Super Metroid? Oh wait, no, they didn't. They didn't. I remember now.
No, you didn't see Metroids until the very end, and by then you probably definitely had the Ice Beam. I think they're immune to anything but being frozen and shot with missiles.
That's what I remember, I think. Actually.
I think they actually explained that away in this game by saying, like, the Talon 4 Metroids are a little bit weaker by default or something. I seem to remember something like that. She says, ice cream!
Ice
Says,
cream!
yeah, ah, yes, the rock-on beam. You done played yourself, Plant.
You done goofed. Evolution was not kind to you, Plant. What creature is immune to its own poisons? Seriously? Seriously? Really?
Oh.
You see how I'm able to see that?
Oh, the rain.
Yep.
Nice.
Are there any others, though, is the question. Like, I'm not supposed to be doing this yet, but I can do it. I see my way to do it.
Hooray for sequence breaking.
I think the rain is supposed to be a clue, actually.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not that much of a sequence break because it's just a missile expansion.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Sirius.
Hello, Sirius. Welcome in. The ice beam is what got me into this game and into the world of speedrunning when I saw the skip before getting vlog run. Huh?
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure if I understand what you're talking about. Can you go in more into detail about that, Sirius?
I have no idea why this spider track is all spirally, but I like it.
Aesthetic!
Aesthetic.
Period, question mark. If a woman has starch masks on her body, does that mean she has been pargnit before? Period, question mark.
I need to make a bookmark to that video so I can watch it whenever I'm in a lousy mood.
Please. It
was Bendezium.
It was Bendezium! It was Bendezium, Davian. I guess it wants me to go down. Sigh. I don't want to, but here we go. Seriously? Oh, wait.
Oh, hey, Zeph.
Hello, Zeph! Guess I forgot the zoo was having an event and got home like 20 minutes ago. Oh, okay.
Aww.
Understandable. What kind of event was it? Am I allowed to do anything here? Really? Am I allowed to do anything here? We got quite the crowd going on here.
Nice.
This is a nice crowd. I like this crowd. I want to go through here.
can't fit, shoulders too big.
You can't always get what you want. No, no. Can't always get what you want. To raise money for Red Wolf exhibit. Ooh! Red Wolf exhibit being rebuilt. So does the zoo have red wolves at the current moment, or are they just being housed in a different place while the place is being rebuilt? I'm sorry, this, like, zoo talk. This is also interesting to me.
Oh no, Aaron is talking about aminals again.
Oh no, she's talking about animals again.
Good boofs.
Good boofs. They're such good boofs. So you do have the red wolves, and they're just being housed somewhere while the exhibit's being rebuilt. You know, just today, I had to, explain to the new temp person, how urine is such strong stuff. Like, There has been things being housed in quarantine right now. They're being moved in September before the hurricane hit. Aw. We went to finish, like, half the exhibit and move to them down there. God, it is. Yeah, like, Zeph will know exactly what I'm talking about here. The example that I used, to, explain how strong, urine can be is, from the zoo that, she and I were students at. And the zoo there has 2 ocelots. Their names are Zeus and Emma. Zeus, his urine is so strong that, both of the ocelots had to be moved into another enclosure in order to tear down the back area and rebuild it, because his urine had rusted out the entire back area. God, the ocelot back area smells so bad. I didn't actually make it into the cats and hoofstock area while I was at the zoo. I failed that before I was able to go into the cats and hoofstock area. But, God,
Also, bye, Sky Pirate. Boop. Boop. Dead.
I've never had as much of an easy time with that, actually. The ice beam is just so horrendously slow that I've never had an easy time doing that. Whoa, hello. Huh? Space pirate creature critically injured, cranial trauma indicates likelihood of brain damage.
Punch him in the face.
I would love to. But
Nintendo,
you see my predicament now?
Samus punch stuff. Oh dear.
Or learn the ice beam. Yes, I got the ice beam while you were gone. Sorry!
Or learned Ice Beam. Do you wish to forget another move to learn this one?
No, I don't want to forget the ice beam. Where am I?
Oh yeah, that was a fun thing about the first original Metroid. You couldn't have the Ice Beam and the Wave Beam at the same time.
What? What?
Yep.
That was real?
Yep. I believe there were 2 Ice Beam pickups in the game, so... Like, it was one of the first things earlier things you can get, but then you would, like, get the Wave Beam, but if you went with the Wave Beam into Torian, couldn't really do much there, because the veteran could just... But yeah, there was no Wave Ice Beam, it was just the one or the other.
That's disgusting.
Little bit.
Alright. Wait, they just...
Well, he just left.
He
just left!
They just fucking flew away! Get back here, you cowards! What the fuck?
We saw the ice beam and we're like, nope, we saw what happened to our buddies, oh hi go.
What the fuck? What just happened?
That was hilarious. They were just like, nope, and they just left. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. They just buggered off.
Oh.
His mom was calling him.
Oh. I remember now that I don't want to do this yet. I remember this now. I think I remember that I'm not able to do that yet. Oh wait. Door cannot be opened with that weapon.
Ha! Loser. Boom. Ah, the ice beam is so good. Flying ice week's ice beam.
Okay, bye! What the fuck?! Flying types are weak to ice beam. If I remember correctly, there's another.
The pizza rolls are ready.
The pizza rolls are ready.
Yes, Jill, can I help you with something?
Give her some smooches for me, please.
Antsy.
Give her some smorches for me, please. If you need to let her out, then I understand. Please let her out if she needs to.
She's making noises, so she either wants her dinner, so I will be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay. This crate appears to be the same type of container found in the Space Pirate Research Frigate. The material seeping out from this ruptured metal is highly toxic. Analysis indicates that this may be the phazon compound that the Space Pirates are using in their biological experiments. For those of you who don't know this game, I'm going to tell you this right now. Phazon is the one thing in the game that does the most damage per second. That's disgusting. Alright. Is there anything up here? I don't think there's anything up there. I think I'm just gonna fall into the water if I try to do that. And that I can't do anything quite yet. Can I please get, like, a research objective or something? You know, I should be doing something. I just don't have the means to do it. Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to come back here. I remember now. I remember now. I feel stupid. Why did I come back here? I am so incredibly dumb. So stupid. Why am I so stupid? I'm very stupid. Guys, I'm stupid. I am like a very stupid person. I'm gonna go all the way back to the Chosen room. Do that. I don't wanna do that! Do that, guys.
I am back.
Hey, Davian. Guess what?
Yeah. What?
I'm really stupid.
What happened?
I forgot that I wasn't supposed to go into that elevator.
Oh.
I'm supposed to go back to the Chozo ruins, back to where we found the ice beam, and then do things there with the ice beam that we couldn't do before.
Ah. Oh, right.
There were so many ice beam doors that we didn't touch. I'm so dumb.
It happens. I have definitely done that in this game before. Like, oh, I'm gonna go exploring, and it's like, oh wait, now I need to spend a half hour walking back to where I was.
Metroid is backtracking the series.
Pretty much. Yes, hello again. I fed you. What do you want now?
I have 80 missiles, Davian. I have
Nice.
exactly 80 missiles.
Oh.
You know what that means. It means be perfect or die. It means be perfect or die. Where was the... There's the save station. I'm going to go to the save station, and I'm going to try to do exactly that. Oh, hello.
Yes, hello, we're not interested in what you're selling. Goodbye.
I'm not interested in anything you're selling!
Yes, hello.
Hello, Miss Jill. Oh, hey! I keep forgetting to tell you.
Hmm?
There's a dog at the shelter right now, and her name is Jilly. I keep remembering, like, whenever I pass this dog, I'm just like, it's Jilly Bean! Oh, hi!
Hello, do you want to talk about our Lord and Savior, Matok?
Zeph, I thought our Lord and Savior was named Kaito Momoda. Okay, I gotta remember not to use any missiles whatsoever. Until we get to the police.
That would have been epic if that opened the door.
Oh, wait. God damn it.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Chozo ghosts. Now appear all over the place.
Yep.
Oh, and there are two of them. Isn't this fun?
Isn't that fun? Hi, you're right next to me. Where are you? Wait. Boy, I wish I could see things in this game. When the room goes dark. Wouldn't that be nice?
It'd be really convenient.
That's probably one of the only complaints I have about this game, is that the lighting isn't always in the best situations. Let's make the pea shooter relevant, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Funnily enough, I love
How
when Samus gets hit with certain attacks. She, like, puts her hand up, like, oh god.
Incoming scan data. This is a bad time! Phendrana! It wants me to go to Phendrana. That's right. I remember now. Alright. I remember now. Makes me want to go to Phendrana. Did I get this? I did not.
Apparently not.
Alright. We have a little bit more wiggle room now.
Hooray. One second the dog was down here, the next second she's outside barking at somebody. Okay.
You have a doggy door?
No. She must have snuck upstairs and Saki let her out. Jill moves very fast and very quiet. She is a ninja dog.
She's a cat.
Yeah, sometimes she's a cat. She will rub up against your leg.
You got a cat dog.
Yes.
You got a cat that doesn't trigger your allergies.
Yes, this is true. She tries to jump up on the back of the couch.
He's the
She
Lumen.
hugs you by leaning against you.
Him too, Zeph says about Kaito Momoda. He's the luminary of my heart. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Pillar is seriously damaged and in danger of collapsing. There's no margin of error here. Now, where's the platform that I gotta go to when things get rough? Oh, hello. New creatures entry. Oculus, wall crawler that generates electric pulses. The Oculus exposes its single eye when active. The electrical field that covers it is tough and is enough to deter most predators. If an Oculus detects anything capable of presenting it a real threat, it retracts into its impermeable shell.
Dear whoever wrote all of these things, bless you.
Alright, where is the... I think that's the... No, that is.
Oh, I remember this puzzle now.
Brimstone. I destroyed that one. Did I destroy that one? Yes. That one's destroyed, that one's destroyed, that one's destroyed, that one needs to be destroyed.
There's the shiny we need.
And it doesn't want you to stay. New creatures entry.
And also more puffers.
Plated puffer. Mutated puffer with reinforced epidermis. A phase-on exposure has created a mutant strain of the puffers on Talon 4. They have developed plated skin, making them harder to burst. Concussive weapons can still do the job, however. The gas within their plated puffer is just as deadly as that within their cousins. So
I know it said exposure, but I'm blaming the pirates for this one again.
Alright.
Okay, we could upgrade our coffins with Phazon. Good shots.
Where's the platform? There's the platform. Okay. Now it's gonna get a little harder. No room for error. No room for error. Oh, God.
Why? You got it.
I got it. That's nice. Alright. We're almost done, I think. Oh, wait! Did we get it? Did we get it? Where am I? I didn't need 80 missiles. I didn't need 80 missiles. I needed 60.
Nice.
Yay!
And you did it perfect anyway.
And I did it
Nicely
perfectly
done.
anyway. Woo! Wave Buster.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know this game, the Wave Buster is the super missile expansion of the Wave Beam. The powerful attack that uses missiles while active. Using the Wave Beam, press and hold A to charge, and then press Y to fire. Hold A for continuous fire. This is probably my favorite of the quote-unquote super missile expansions thingies. Because as soon as it locks onto an enemy, it does not let go until either A, you stop holding the button, or B, the enemy is dead. It is very accurate. It almost never misses if you're locked onto your target. Such a good weapon.
It's excellent and also hilarious.
It's excellent,
and
hilarious.
Also pretty.
It's excellent, hilarious, and pretty. The only thing that it has going, the only drawback to it is that it guzzles missiles like a motherfucker.
That it does.
See?
And dead.
Beautiful. Beautiful!
All the missiles are gone, but it's dead.
Beautiful. Oh, hello. There's a missile expansion up there. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting that this is a half pipe that I can actually take advantage of. It's just kind of there for most of the game.
You see it so early that you don't even think about it.
You see, I just protect myself. Oh. Okay.
Hmm?
It just went mew.
Oh.
You know, I was hoping I would only be able to have to do 4 streams in order to finish this game, but I might have to do 5. Because of how long we've been taking with certain things. I was hoping to get at least halfway or so through the Phazon mines, you know? But that might not be plausible right now. We're kind of going all over the place.
Little bit. I'm having a good time.
I'm glad you're having a good time. Thanks for coming. Thanks
my pleasure.
Thanks for agreeing to do this.
Oh yeah. I was honored you invited me to do it, and also more ghosts are coming.
More ghosts are coming. You know what? While we are here, I might as well go to the Sun Chamber. What the fuck just happened?
Excuse me? What?
What just happened? Y'all saw that, right?
The only thing I would think the normal missile would still work though.
No,
I don't know, it just happened. All sorts of fun and crazy things are happening on the stream today.
What just happened? Huh? There you are. Where are you? Show yourselves,
yeah, we
cowards!
use the wave buster on these ghosts.
Yeah, we don't have enough missiles. Even if I wanted to. Even if I could. Stop! Why am I in the water?
Also, the beam kind of looks like a proton pack beam from Ghostbusters.
When there's something strange. Where are you?
Gotta love the glowy effects on the tree, though.
Really do. This game is very pretty for GameCube standards.
It is. It hasn't... I can't say it's aged really well, but it hasn't aged badly.
I mean,
like,
it's kind of the same situation for Super Metroid. Like, the graphics in Super Metroid still hold up pretty well to this day for being what they are.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I'll credit Super Metroid for. For what I think of its faults, I'm going to recognize it for its, for what I think is good about it. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I make it sound like I hate Super Metroid, but really I don't. I really don't. I just think it's an inferior game to Metroid Fusion.
Yeah, how dare you have that opinion.
Can this stop? Come on, how many are there? Are there 3 of them?
There's at least 2. I don't know if there's 3. I feel like you keep hitting different ones.
I think I am hitting different ones. There's 3 of them.
You're...
There were 3 of them.
Oh, there are 3. Okay, that explains it. Exactly. Oh, wow, Auron, how dare you have a preference unsubscribed?
How dare I have an opinion? What is this, Tumblr? How dare I have a preference, and how dare I have a sexual orientation? And how dare I have a and how dare I have a boyfriend being a girl?
Oh, wake up.
Oh, there were only 2 of them. There were only 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you must have just been hitting, like, each of them one at a time.
Yeah, I think so.
Without even realizing it.
And I kept falling into the water. It's just so dark. It's way too dark.
Yeah. This isn't Doom 3.
Oh, come the fuck on. You know, sometimes playing this game, I see one of the main complaints that Claude had while he was playing, and that was that it was just a very frustrating platforming experience. Like, it was a good game for him, it was just a very frustrating platforming experience.
It doesn't have the greatest platforming. I've seen worse, but yeah.
It also comes from the fact that Samus is just a little bit awkward to control.
Just a touch.
Just a touch. You get used to it, but it's still just very awkward.
Yes, we are talking about you, Mr. Kreb.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krab. Oh yeah, Mr. Krab. You have no right stick for the camera. That's another thing, is that there's no right stick for the camera. You're only ever facing where Samus is aiming, and that you turn the camera really, really slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't go through this way. I remember this now. You only ever open that room again once you go in from the other side and do the thing. Oh. Really? You know what? It's kind of a long way around, but do you mind if we do that? Just...
No, not at all.
I really want this. I want to never have to worry about it again.
This is the Metroid experience. Sometimes. Oh god. Go away, ghosts.
I mean, thank God they don't always lock the room.
I'm surprised they respawned that fast. You didn't go that many rooms away.
I'm going the wrong way. I want that door. That's not the button I wanted.
It worked, sort of, kind of, not really.
Stop being so reckless.
This is really making me want to play a Metroid game, though.
Like what kind?
That is a good question. Well, one thing it kind of makes me want to play is go back and play Metroid Prime 2.
Yeah. That's actually one of the games that I kind of want to stream here at some point in time. Because, the reason why Jack isn't here as, one of our, main, co-hosts is because I've already streamed this game to him privately. He's already seen this game blind, so his blind reactions wouldn't mean quite as much. Or his reactions wouldn't mean quite as much because he isn't seeing them blind. Like, I'm trying specifically to show off games with him if he hasn't seen them before. So all of his reactions are completely genuine.
That would be really cool to see.
So he has seen this game already, but he has not seen Metroid Prime 2. So if I'm ever doing Metroid Prime 2, it'll be back to him as our co-host. But I kind of want to do something before doing Metroid Prime 2.
That's fair. You said you're definitely going back to Pokemon Reborn, though, right?
Yeah, I definitely want to go back and catch up with where we are in Pokemon Reborn, because as far as I understand, the game still isn't completely done yet. But I haven't gone to see if that's true yet. I'm going to assume it is, but I can't say for sure that it is.
Yeah, that was super fun to watch.
I remember when we got to the TV part and you were like, okay, I love this game now.
Oh, she's down for watching you play Metroid Prime 2.
I would love to. Huh?
And Claude, I would also love if they released a trilogy for Switch. That would make me so happy.
What, Metroid Prime Trilogy? Ooh, yes,
yeah.
Please. That would make it so much easier to stream. Because, whenever I'm trying to deal with the, adapter for, the GameCube, I just have to fiddle with the sound, and it's not ideal. Like,
right, where's the last barcode to scan?
Barcode? What is this, retail?
Look, I work at a
I
work at a company that makes barcode scanners.
I remember this now.
Like everything is barcodes.
Everything is barcodes.
Some of it is kind of cool though, because like there are some barcodes that are they're etched into metal.
Ooh, so that's actually very interesting.
Yeah, it's usually for like automotive parts and stuff like that. You know, they can't really print stuff on it, so they have to, for all intents and purposes, drill little holes in it, and then you have to scan the holes, which can be tricky. And I had to write a test plan. Write and code a test plan for this, and it was an experience because it never wanted to scan. So could you scan, please? Could you please work?
That sounds like fun. Fun. Yummy.
Did eventually succeed, though, at least.
You're gonna spawn right in front of me. That's not the button I wanted!
I'm sorry.
Why do you have to be like this?
Muscle memory, why?
That's not what I wanted to do either! Why did I walk into that? I'm good at games.
You are.
Am I though?
Yes. Yes.
Stop! That just wasted 5 missiles. Because I pressed Y and Z at the same time.
Oh no.
Stop it! Good lord.
Zeph, don't even get me started on barcodes. There's so many different kinds of barcodes. So much of my brain is dedicated to knowing about, so like, not even 20, there's like almost 100 different kinds of barcodes. How would you know by glancing at them? You wouldn't. Go away, zombie ghosts.
Is it possible to be both a zombie and a ghost at the same time?
I don't know. I'm just quoting Half-Life for Life Consequences.
Something I wouldn't know anything about.
It's a Gmod video that is based off of a fanfic of Half-Life 2 that has it's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
It's a thing that exists.
It's a thing that exists, and it's hilarious for all of the wrong reasons.
Did you mean Cards Against Humanity?
Not quite that horrible.
Oh, the fact that you can see Samus's face flashing in the reflection of her visor sometimes. That is just, Nintendo polish.
It is so cool.
Come on.
Oh, is that the thing? You may have watched those videos at some point with them? Hard mode.
Hard mode! Finally, one of them's dead. Yeah! One more. One more.
There's number 3. And dead. You were basically damaging all 3 of them equally.
Great! Or did we not watch
Now we
those
get a
videos
thing.
when I spent the night one time? Half-Life videos? I don't remember. Alright. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of
Right.
Wild, the 4th of 12. Alright. Never have to deal with that ever again. Also, the vines are out of the way now. Sun Tower access.
Hooray.
Sun Chamber access. So I can go back to the Gathering Hall and go back to the Hall of Elders. Please pardon me, I do want to explore just a little bit before we go to the Vendrana Drifts.
You want to explore in a Metroid game? Gosh.
God dang. It's not my fault! That's the way the game is built, Mom! You don't control my life, Mom! I can't save, Mom!
I can't pause the game, Mom.
I can't pause the game during a battle, Mom!
Oh, that was a fun thing I got into when I got into MMOs. It's like, I need you for something. I need like 5 minutes. No, I need you now. Etc., etc. What was... There was something I saw on Twitter that made me, like, scream. Oh, yeah. I remember what it was. It was like a, It was like somebody's mother calling them from downstairs. You know, just like yelling their name. And then the person responding, what? And then silence. Because that happened to me like every single day. I would be up in my room, my mom would yell my name, and they'd be like, yeah, what? And she would just not say anything. I would have to go all the way downstairs before she would tell me what she needed me for. Which is often like 2 seconds worth of my time. It's like, why did I walk all the way downstairs for this? Oh, happens with Cheese Mom too.
First world problems. But like, every mom has kind of different problems, you know?
Yeah.
While my mom is a very loving woman, and I feel blessed to have her, just goodness. My family is the reason why I hate being late to things. Cause like, my mom would be like, okay, we're ready to go, but then she finds a million other things to do before leaving.
Oh God.
So now I make it a huge priority to be out the door and out the door early and at where I'm supposed to be around 15 minutes before I'm supposed to be there. Because we were always late to everything while I was growing up, and it bugged the fuck out of me.
Damn. My problem with that kind of stuff was a little different, because when we were going someplace, we'd always go there super early. Like, go to the movies, we would arrive at the theater a half hour plus before the movie started. Sometimes before we could even sit down at the movies.
That's ideal for me. That is ideal for me. I don't want to miss anything.
Fair.
I know that it's gonna be stuck with previews, but it's better to be early than to be late.
Oh, I don't even mean the previews. I mean, we were, like, waiting for a good 20 minutes before the previews started.
That's still an ideal world for me.
Fair enough. The other problem I had, though, is kind of with yours, but it was less being late for things and more, like, say, we were over at, one of my other family members' house, and my mom would be like, okay, you need to pack up right now immediately because we are leaving, and then we wouldn't leave until like 40 minutes after. Because it's like, oh yeah, let's, take, 40 minutes saying goodbye to everybody.
No, I hated that too!
Thank goodness you don't actually fall until it completely disappears. Goddamn ghosts, go away!
Ah! Nailed it.
The preview show. Yeah, when your mom calls your name and you hear it fine, but when you yell back suddenly they can't hear your gifts, that's exactly it.
Fucking excuse me, come on! This is the annoying version of the game. And of course I can't do anything in this room until these guys are gone.
Oh. Yeah, that's why when we first got to this room I had very vivid memory. Why? Because I had to fight these ghosts like 8 billion times.
They're the saddest enemies in the game, but also the most annoying.
Yeah, I think they're a really cool enemy type. It's just like, enough is enough! And I don't even think you can use the Wave Buster on them, because they're immune to it.
They can't! You can't! You can only use the Power Beam on them. It's like, oh yeah, let's make the pea shooter relevant. Let's make the most annoying enemy in the game only vulnerable to the pea shooter. Good game design, hashtag.
Metroid Prime 1, I love you so dearly.
I really do. I love you too. I love you so much. But
this.
But this. Don't do this.
You don't ask why we're finding ghosties and where they came from. Ever since we first came to this room, it basically summoned these ghosts that appear in specific parts of Chozo ruins because all the Chozo are angry and corrupted by the horrible mutating energy bullshit. And
Zeph wasn't here when we scanned them, so I'm gonna go back and see.
True.
I'm gonna go back and see what the Chozo ghost what this says, because Zeph, you kind of need to see this.
Yeah.
Chozo ghost. Aberration, Chozo Ghost, spectral entity, bioelectric field invulnerable to natural energies. As these entities phase in and out of existence, the only way to track them accurately is with the X-ray scanning. This partially phased nature makes them invulnerable to natural energy types such as fire, ice, and electricity. Their aggressive and erratic nature is most likely due to the corrupting effects of phazon in the Talonport environment. They appear to be drawn to Chozo religious sites where they wreak havoc upon anything that dares enter the area. So, if you see a bunch of Chozo lore that says that Chozos are being corrupted by the great poison, which is phazon, this is what is happening to them. They're becoming Chozo ghosts. They're losing their sense of self, and they're attacking anything and everything that enters their territory. They don't recognize Samus anymore. They're just brain dead. Yes, that is sad, isn't it? It's sad that one of the coolest enemy types in the game is also one of the most annoying!
Time for more Chozo bowling.
Bowling.
You know, they say they made the morphing ball for meditative purposes, but let's be honest, they made it so they could bowl.
Wait, the morph ball was made for meditative purposes?
I swear there's an entry in some game that said it was made for meditation.
What the fuck? So, like, this is Samus meditating? Huh?
I mean, curl up into a ball when you're at rest, like octopuses do.
Like what do?
Octopi.
Like, okay, huh?
Octopi. When they're at rest, they curl up. Just like octolings do. Which is adorable.
New research entry. Missile stations. Step into these stations to fully reload your missile launcher, which we've been kind of hurting for, so I'm grateful this is here at this time. You're an octopus and you don't know that? I don't know everything about the animal kingdom. I'm sorry, I'm inadequate at what's supposed to be my job. I am sorry, Mom Thur. I'm sorry, Boyfriend Thur. I don't know everything about myself. I mean, I kind of do curl up in fetal position. Wait a sec. I'm stupid. Or am I stupid? I'm not stupid. No, I didn't go through this door. Please don't just be a connecting pathway. It's just a connecting pathway. There's nothing to explore here. Go home, kids. All that exploring for almost nothing, huh? Well, time to go to Findwana Drifts. Now, question is... what's the easiest way to get there?
Clyde needs to go to the sleep.
Good night, babe. I love you.
Good night, Sir Crab.
Good night, my crab. Give me a kiss. Mwah. I'm so embarrassing. But I love him. I love him so much.
Oh.
I love my bab. I love my baba. Cannot kiss the chat. No, it doesn't allow me to. Back. There we go. I love you, Babu. Good night. Oh, shut up.
What? Oh, the ghosts. Or are you talking to me?
Not you. Not you. Absolutely not you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why would I tell you to shut up when you weren't talking? Okay, that was very rudely put, and I apologize.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. Forgs.
Forgs. Stone toads. Stoned toads. Am I wrong?
No.
Hello, Ellie. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hey, Ellie. Welcome to the net.
Ah! Well, that was a colossal waste of time.
Much screaming at ghosts.
I'm good at games. Ellie, we got the ice beam.
Ice beam, wave buster, bunch of missiles, couple energy tanks.
A Chozo artifact.
Air pirates that flew off for no apparent reason.
That's not a good idea.
Oh, it's a Whipple.
Whipple! Hello, Whipple! Welcome to the stream. I'm in the chat now. Holy shit.
Where's the crab? The crab just left.
The crab
He's gone
literally just went to bed.
Oh, hey, we get to see if one of the space pirates just buggers off again. Good shot.
Yeah. Oh, they're not over there.
Aww.
Oh, there's the enemy I was thinking about. New creatures entry.
These weird things.
Gel Zap, aquatic predator made of electrically bound skeletal halves. The Gel Zap's brain is located in the upper half of its body, while the heart and digestive system tract occupy the lower half. Linked only by electrical impulses, the two halves somehow function effectively enough to launch the Gel Zap into the top of the Talon 4's aquatic food chain. For some reason, it also jumbles up the visor when you get close.
Probably because the electrical stuff holding it together.
Yes, I know! I'm heading to Phendrana right now! Good lord! We spent too long, the game says. We spent
Let
too
us
long.
Explore!
We spent too long doing other shit, says the game. I know, I'm going to Phendrana right now. Don't be such a baby. Gosh. But we have to make one more stop first.
Is there a shiny to pick up?
No, it was just a stop. I want to drop off this Chozo artifact at the ruin site first. To see if we can get more scan data for Chozo artifacts. See where more of them are. Because I want to try to avoid using a guide as much as possible. I just want to remember where they are and how to get them. You know?
Fair enough. Oh, you and Tammy enjoy Smash Bubble.
Enjoy Smash Ripple. Say hi to Tammy for us. I feel like this long room only exists to give the game a little more time to load this enormous room.
Most likely.
Oh, she knows, he says. Say hello to her regardless. Hello, Tammy Frog! The artifact of truth has been returned. The artifact of wild has been returned. You have restored power to this Tozo Totem. Now, which ones do I not have data for? Data for that one. That one's returned. Where's another head? Have I unlocked another head? I have unlocked another head.
Oh, there.
New artifact. There's a tower within the ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters to find the artifact of Life Giver. Oh, I know where that is. We can't do that yet.
I never knew that more of these unlocked over time.
Yeah. If you bring back more Chozo artifacts, it gives you more information on where to find more.
That's cool. I actually never knew that, because I always used to guide and I always just brought them all together at the same time.
Yep.
So that's cool.
There's got to be some in-game hint of where they are, so... A room of research lies within the mines. A corrupted invader is trapped there. Defeat this creature to claim the artifact of Warrior.
I think I know what that one's talking about.
Yep, I remember what that one is, too. Yeah, that head...
I still have the tank in here all the way across the ocean.
We have that one. We have that one. That one's returned. That one's not returned. We have that one. I'm just making another sweep because the sweep that I made just a little bit ago was a little bit unclean. Just want to make sure I get everything. Don't have that information yet. Don't have that information yet. Yeah, this is your in-game way of knowing where more Chozo artifacts are. Oh, this is slow. Why did I do this? Orange shouts so loud that Tammy can hear all the way across the ocean. Ah! I have a mighty presence!
She heard it.
She heard it and it's sexy! Why is it sexy? Care to explain why it is sexy? Did I hear ocean octopus screaming from another side? Hello, Tog.
Hey, Tog.
We have a good crowd today. This was planned out very well. I'm very glad that this happened the way it did. And yes, this is also one of the reasons why we had to schedule LSS to be at the specific time that it was. Is because Davian was our gracious host today, co-host today.
Yep.
Yep. So they did their stream, and now they can sit back and relax, and just co-host another stream without having to focus on the chat at the same time. I'm doing that job for them. I'm doing all of the brain work right now. The brain meats. They just gotta sit back and relax and enjoy themselves and share some funny stories about their past with this game. And it was good.
I'm so glad I don't have to go anywhere or do anything tomorrow. Well, except for, doing some cleaning around the house, but,
I mean,
I don't have to drive all the way out to my grandma's or her house or anywhere.
Oh yeah, we also have Sunken Scroll story time tomorrow, so that's one of my
Yes.
other obligations. We're still reading stories about clawed squids that Jack wrote, and they're good. It's actually the canon story about what's happening with clawed squids. So
Oh, cool.
I've been paying Jack to ghostwrite that.
That's cool.
Agmore, Chozo Ruins. On the lake. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go.
Is there a thingy to collect?
There's a thingy to collect.
What am I talking about? This is Metroid. There's always thingies to collect.
Welcome to Collectathon, the game. Creatures thrown in just for your leisure. I didn't almost jump into that. Oh yeah, Zeph, if you weren't able to hear the music for all the stuffs, you can hear the music now.
Oh, Oren, did you know the thing you can do with the fire pipes now?
Oh yes, I do remember now. I do remember the thing you can do with the fire pipes. It's just that the hitbox is so wonky that I never bother.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Like, I've tried so many times to try doing that. It's just the hitbox is so weird.
That was a good shot. You got 2 of them.
That's probably the luckiest shot I've ever had with them. Let's be completely real. I wish I had power bomb.
Yeah, because that's that's a very similar glass pipe like the one that leads into Meridian in Super Metroid, I believe.
Alright, so that's the elevator that we need to take.
I don't care if it's technically called Lower Brinstar music, I'll always think of it as Meridian music. And then there's these assholes.
I'm not gonna bother with them.
Yeah, I found it funny how you're just like completely ignoring, like, no, I don't care about you. Things to do.
I have things to do, and they're more important than you. They're called Claude. Oh, this is a bop, she says. Never have to deal with that again.
Right.
There is a thing to collect here. I remember this very, very clearly. I just don't remember which of the 2 halves it is. It's certainly not that one. God damn, I'm so hungry. I'm I'm gonna eat something after the stream ends. I'm not gonna... That's such a weird angle! Why did a game do that?
Camera, please.
It has to be this one, then. Yeah!
There it is. Artifact.
Choose artifact acquired. This is the artifact of nature, the 8th of 12.
Because 2003. That's a fair point.
So, that was that. Triclops pit. I want to see what's at the end of the Triclops pit, actually. If I'm able to go there. Hello, Jill. Hello, Miss Jill! Hello, Miss Jillybean! God damn. I cannot wait for the potential to meet you at Disney so I can actually see Saki and I can see Jillybean if you are bringing Jill.
Unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately, no. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I've always pictured being like, and this must be Jillybean! And giving her boops and snoots. Boops on her snoot. Kisses on her snoot. I wanna boop the snoot!
I'll boop her snoot for you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, you would have to come up to New York to see the Jill.
That's too far of a drive. Driving 10 hours to see my parents is already too far.
But you will get to see me and Saki, hopefully.
Hopefully. That sounds like fun. That was in January, right?
Yeah, in January, and the dates are in our DMs.
Yes, I remember this now. Tricoms pit. Bless you, Snoot!
It's kind of definitely down here. Yeah, so basically what's happening with her tonight is, like, I'm down in the basement in my streaming room, because everything was all set up and I have my good microphone, and Saki's back up in, the den. So, Jill's basically giving us both time. Sometimes she's upstairs with Saki, sometimes she's down here with me.
I was gonna say, it sounded a little bit strange when you said that Jill was going to go upstairs to where the outdoors was.
Ah, yeah.
It didn't occur to me that your house has a basement. Floridian houses don't really have basements very often, so I always take it for granted that houses aren't really gonna have a basement. Oh my god.
Oh, that... little jerk. They just have snakes. And alligators. Don't forget the alligators.
Let's not ever forget the alligators. But yeah, like, for the most part, because of flooding issues, Floridian houses don't typically have basements.
That makes sense. That's probably why my grandma's house doesn't have a basement. Because she lives right near the South Shore. And her house got flooded during Hurricane Sam.
Great! Speaking of hurricanes, actually, one of the new temp people was telling me that she used to work at a place that I used to deliver at pretty often. But...
Oh, yeah?
But the place shut down. And, I never really wondered why, because we all really didn't like delivering there much anyway, because, because one, it was kind of out there in the delivery area. It was a little bit out of the way to get to. And two, none of the people there usually ever tipped. So it was always kind of a pain to deliver there anyway. But when we heard that the place shut down, it was honestly kind of a relief because we never had to worry about it ever again.
Mm-hmm.
But as it turns out, the past hurricane, Hurricane Irma, that's apparently the reason why they shut down, is because Hurricane Irma completely flooded them out. So a whole bunch of people actually lost their jobs because of that hurricane.
Damn.
So I'm just like, I feel bad now. I feel really bad about that.
Yeah, that is a shame. Oh, and Whipple, this isn't Zero Suit, it's Fusion Suit.
It's Fusion Suit. What was Whipple saying?
He was saying why... Or... Is that what you're talking about? Because I thought he was referring to the suit you're currently wearing, which is the Varia Fusion Suit.
Yeah. The suit that we're wearing for this run is not the standard suit that Samus has. This is the suit that was in... God fucking damn it. This is the suit that was in Metroid Fusion. The playthrough that we're doing here is strictly going to be a Fusion Suit run, so that we can have... God fucking damn it! So we can have a little bit more spice thrown into this game, this run of the game, so that it makes it just a little bit more special and connects it to a stream that we had in the past. And because this is a feature that not a whole lot of people typically know about. Because Metroid Fusion is kind of a decisive game in the Metroid community.
People who hate it are wrong.
People who hate it are wrong.
People who dislike it, that's fair. But people who hate it are wrong.
Yeah. I mean, you're allowed to have your opinion, just don't be annoyingly vocal about it.
Yeah. Stand still, you stupid pirate.
Chances are, if you're annoyingly vocal about it, you were probably wrong.
Oh yeah, that's an effect I love when you charge up the ice beam. It actually, the arm cannon actually freezes in ice.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, that's a Nintendo polish. I fucking love Nintendo! And I hear my kittens going mewing now.
Mother, where are you?
I'm sorry, Miss Oleander. I can't give you any attention right now. I'm doing strem. This is the one that goes to the Fendrana Drifts, yes. And Zeph, you'll be able to hear the Fendrana Drift song, too. All haters are wrong. I mean, you're allowed to dislike things. You really are. Everybody is. You can't please everybody.
Don't be an arse about it.
Just don't be an ass about it, yeah. Don't shut people down with your opinions, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
Now, where did it want me to go? Oh no. Do you hear it,
You gotta
Zeph?
go back through the...
Oh, god damn it.
Gotta go hang out with the jellyfish again.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to go back and do that. I really don't. Oh.
You're better equipped for it. Ice beam.
I am better equipped for it, yeah.
Oh yeah, a comment like from some of the logs you were reading in the last stream. Funnily enough, I finished watching the last half of that last night while I was doing stuff, and some of them about like the pirates repeatedly having to make warning. You know, don't handle the Metroids when they're, you know, without proper containment stuff. And I'm just thinking like, okay, which pirate wanted to hug a Metroid? Which pirate was like, oh look, they're so cute, I'm gonna hug it, and then had his soul sucked out of his face?
Yeah, like every sign exists for a reason. Oh god, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that!
Zeph, no. I know they're cute and round. Well, they can't all be the baby.
The baby, the baby, the baby, the baby, the baby. Is the She-Goth still there? Is the She-Goth still there?
Speaking of baby, hello baby.
Hello, Jilly. Oh god. I hear its footsteps and I feel its rumbling.
Oh. Simon shot me because I can't read.
What?
We haven't even gotten to the best space pirate log in this game yet, though.
We really haven't.
I always forget what area that's in.
It's in the Phazon Mines.
Ah.
I have a good idea of what the room that it's in looks like. So, I'm just gonna be all giddy trying to look for it. I love how we know exactly which one it is. We don't even have to tell each other. We don't even have to have an opinion of which one is the best one. There's just a factually best one. It's just like... Ah!
I'm sorry.
No! That's what's happening! Oh god! That's what's happening! I understand now! I understand now! The footsteps are causing tremors that are causing me to knock off the platform.
Oh! Huh. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's pretty cool, if kind of annoying.
See?
Oh,
I'm not
you
doing...
hopping.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay. That's a neat touch I was not aware existed.
I didn't know that would happen either.
Zeph, please don't hug the... What do they call it? She-Goths? I think it's She-Goths.
They're She-Goths, yeah.
She-Goths. Don't hug the She-Goths.
I would know that they're called She-Goths because they're my favorite enemies in the game. Oh god, fuck.
I mean, they are kind of cute. Freeze him before he can even... Oh, you asshole. You saw it coming. Now he's dead.
I had to enter the room before I could...
It's like, I'm gonna hug.
Where's the last one? There you are.
Boop. Dead.
The
ice.
God. The ice beam. Not a powerful beam with how slow it is, but excellent for utility. So good for utility. Okay. Me, a zookeeper responsible taking care of potentially dangerous animals, but what if I hug? I feel that. We were talking about stories about her being afraid of the rhinos at her internship. Because they would lunge at them.
Oh no.
I remember. Zeph, you were talking about that in the last stream. Hey, please, the rhinos, please. Help. It's a very neat spider troll trick. Oh. Oh, Sirius is right. I'm stupid. There's a spider ball track in this room. It's a shortcut. Oh, I'm dumb! I really don't want to go back in here. Davian? I really don't want to go back in here.
Sadly, we must.
Sadly, we must. We're better equipped for it now.
Hmm.
That's a thing.
I mean, all the pirates and all the Metroids are basically going to be ice 'em, missile 'em, dead.
Oh, not this one.
Oh, not that one. You require a charge shot.
Oh, yeah. They require charge shots.
Also, check out how the ice beam shots are totally black, because they're ice. You know, in the thermal vision, that is. It's like, hey, we're gonna put a, thermal visor in here, and we're not gonna, we're not gonna be cheap about it. Even on, like, Thardus, it's, like, ice wave attacks. Those showed up as black in the thermal vision.
Oh, Nintendo Polish! Where the hell did that come from? Who did that?
I'd like to think this is the Pirates Rave music.
Oh, you. You are allowed to shut up.
Stealth pirates are kind of waving around glow sticks. Very pointy, slashy glow.
Good lord. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just used missiles. Oh well. Oh. Sometimes I thank the Lord that they put a glowing effect on the morph ball.
Hello, friend. Not you.
Not you.
Remember when I would ever go through these rooms, I would always free the Metroids and try to lure them into the pirates. Because I'm a monster like that.
I remember doing that with a certain part of the Chozo, the Phazon mines. Because yes, the game does recognize the fact that Phazons are life-sucking parasites, and they'll try to kill anything that they can get their grubby little claws on, including other enemies. You're not their only target. They can and will kill space pirates if you allow them to. Oh, this game is so good!
Freaking turrets. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she meant Metroids.
Yeah. Yes, I meant Metroids. Yes, Phazons. I meant Phazons. Phazons, plural.
Oh, yes, this is Samus Phazon.
The doors have been unlocked, but have they? Have they? I know where we are now. Oh, so much easier.
Always nice to have this kind of progression in the game. First couple of times through, oh, it's a chore, it's difficult, it's a struggle to get through, and then later in the game, no, I can just waltz right through here, just ice beam, missile, boom, boom, dead.
That's the beauty of Metroid, and that's the beauty of Metroidvanias.
Mm-hmm. I used to pronounce it Pison until my brother corrects me. She says, face on pie. No, don't eat the face on pie. That's what the space pirates did, and it didn't end well for them. Radioactive blueberry flavor.
Radioactive blueberry flavor.
Delicious. Not delicious.
I remember coming up with really, really childish scenarios with my brother when I was younger and I was watching him play this game. And one of them was of trying to sell Space Pirates Phazon burgers.
Wonderful.
Can't Phazon crawl? What are you talking about? What is Phazon crawling? Ugh. Where? There. Bye.
Ionizing orange was discontinued because it was too strong for regular customers. It kept making them divide. I see what you did there, Sirius.
I don't like that.
You guys will find out what that means later.
Oh.
Let's see what he was talking about.
Oh, good lord. Huh? The door cannot be opened with that weapon. What? Oh! The turret was shooting at the door! And it caused the message that says door cannot be opened with that weapon.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that was a thing.
It looked like that was the thing that was happening.
Oh, wait, I'm not going to be able to click that one because I don't currently have a Twitch thing open.
Excuse me, huh? Where are you? There you are. Goodbye.
What a jerk.
Y'all can stop. Where are you? Goodbye.
You know, ever since you shared that story, what happened with your brother, whenever you go through this room and fight those things, my heart stops until I see the doors I've unlocked.
Oh, really now?
Because I'm just super paranoid it's gonna happen now.
The fear has spread. God damn it. No, 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 no. Y'all are not invited to my party! I survived, but I'm half dead now.
Oh no.
We were prepared, but really not. Alright. Alright.
Ice Zoomer, no.
Ice Parasite, no. Alright. And Zeph, this is one of the instances where flickerbats can be dangerous because we're in their if we try to come across this bridge, we would be in their flight pattern. Otherwise, they're pretty harmless. They don't even really care.
So which door do we need?
I want to go upwards first, if I'm able to.
You say, here's another annoying enemy. Zeph says, I want to hug it. It's a precious baby.
Shut up! I'm here! I'm going there! Do you understand?
I swear this gave me this message when I was one room away once, and I just like TV's like, God damn it, game! Please!
You don't have to remind me. You really don't. I swear those ice parasites are not there in normal mode. I swear a lot of the enemies in this room are not here in normal mode. Boy, do I wish I could do something about that.
Yeah. It's just sitting there so temptingly.
This ice blocks a tunnel. A blast of heat would be able to clear it out of the way. I have so much anger and desire. Oh. Oh, that makes me so angry. We didn't have to go through the danger zone. We just gone through the Magmore Cavern South elevator.
Ah, biscuits.
That's so angry. I'm so pee. I'm very pee about that.
Oh, Zeph. Jill is actually part border collie. She is a border beagle.
You know what? While I'm here and while I'm close, I'm just gonna go to the save room.
Oh yeah, go for it.
While it is easy.
I'm always in favor of saving often in games. Sometimes too often. Sometimes I'll be like, you know, I'll do a save, I'll walk 3 rooms away, and I'll be like, wait, did I save? I better go back and save again just in case.
I'm here for the healing.
That too. That's a very valid reason to hit up the save room.
Yeah, like, I'm half dead. I don't want to die. Going into uncharted territory.
It's not Uncharted, you lost the chart. That's a quote from someone. Yummy repair lasers. Excuse me, sirs. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Are we sure they're all male?
That's a good point. That's one thing that has always annoyed me. There's no gender-neutral sir or ma'am.
You can always call them Sam, which is also a gender-neutral name.
This is true.
Good lord. Shut up.
All pirates are officially named Sam.
Did it just zoom over to the other side of the map? Other side of the room?
It looked like it clipped through the wall.
It kinda did. Do I look like I give a damn?
If only you could have a wave beam powered bombs.
If only. If only for that specific instance and that specific instance only.
I think I've already asked this last year whether there are any gender neutral names for a sibling. Sibling.
Sibling. Oh, serious. Oh, come on. Literally every single one of those got me while I was trying to go through. I remember reading somewhere that, they were having a little bit of trouble originally developing this game because you can't have Metroid without the Morph Ball, and they were having trouble finding a way to make the Morph Ball work. So...
Oh, yeah.
They found a way to make it work, and it's very smooth. So, props to them.
Yeah, they did a great job with it.
It's like, not everything in a first-person shooty game has to be first-person shooty. You can have a third-person perspective as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Going into
here. Serious knows the log.
Serious knows the log. Logs, logs. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Did you scan these? I did.
It's better than that. It's good.
Oh, man. I hate killing one of those with plasma beam because the death animation is so long and drawn out and two creatures enters manage your logbook. Glider. Docile airborne creatures with unusual magnetic properties. Gliders have lived a relatively peaceful existence. They have magnetic signature attuned to the common grapple beam technology. The sport of glider riding involves using a grapple to attach to a glider and then staying on as long as possible. So, this isn't an enemy. This is just an animal. Oh, God!
Oh, there's an enemy.
That's an enemy! That's an enemy.
Not a friend.
That's not a friend. Hunter Metroid, Adolescent Metroid, Energy Siphon Tentacle increases its threat level. As Metroids develop, they become more efficient predators. An Energy and Training Tentacle allows them to attack at a distance. Quick to anger, a Hunter Metroid will charge troublesome prey and attempt to ram them into submission. Cold-based attacks are still quite effective against these creatures.
Less cuddly Metroids. Very easy to kill, though.
Thankfully easy to kill now that we have the Ice Beam. But, oh goodness, gliders are some of my favorite just creatures in this game because of the fact that they're not enemies. They're just animals.
They're just there.
They're just there.
They're just there flying around.
They're just there flying around, and given that you have the grapple beam, they're actually friends, and I love the sound that you make when you grapple onto one of them. It's just so cute. It's just like a purr. It's like, oh... This animal is just so fucking adorable. Where do I want to go? I want that so bad.
I love it when they just put it in a place you know you see it, but you know you can't get it yet. And it's just like, why do you do this?
Let's just see which door I can get into, I guess. I wish I could see a little better in this room. This is a very pretty room, but I can't see shit in it.
Oh, Siri, so you think Vulcan would try to hug a Metroid? Welcome back, Tog.
Welcome back, dog.
Yes, yes, he would.
Oh, hello. Hello, frenemies. Who's messaging me?
He'd hug it because he'd think they are squishy. Well, he would be correct, and then he would probably crush the thing to death.
God damn. I want one of those Metroid amiibos so badly. You know, the ones that squish?
Oh yeah, me too.
I want one of those so
My friend Brian, Pug Brian has one. It was still in the case though. I was like, I want to squish, but it's still.
I want to
up.
squish it. Let me squish it. Jonas Edge. We gotta remember this one. This is where a Chozo artifact is. And yes, I just happen to know that.
Imagine trying to drive through the whole planet on mountains, through valleys, time for me not to get stuck and find a certain small spot as quickly as possible. That doesn't sound like fun. And also, there's just little fishes.
Just little fishes. Some of them have AI sometimes, some of them don't. Alright. The door is over there. As to be expected. Is it just me, or does this thing take 2 missiles to kill in this mode?
Possibly 2 missiles, considering it's hard mode.
That sounds about right.
I need to figure out what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Probably just gonna go out at this point.
Really? It's kind of late.
I'll get like takeout. It's Saturday, so places will be open late. And Saki just made herself soup because she wasn't feeling well tonight.
Aw. My condolences to Saki. You hear that? The stalactites, when they fell down, they killed some gel zaps.
Oh no.
No, it's not just me. They just don't die to one-hit missiles. The only problem is that they take forever to open back up again. Now, how do I get out of here? That's how I get out of here.
Ooh, she's gonna make some ramen. Meow.
I might order something, but only after the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, though, I can swear to God that these flicker bats aren't here in normal mode.
Oh, Sirius has something to share. So I'd like to share an observation between this version and the Trilogy version on the Wii. The Trilogy version lacks the particle effects and such when you charge a beam. Oh, that's sad.
What? Why did they take that out? Why did they take something out of the game instead of putting something in? That doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? Aha. Here we go.
We are here.
New creatures entry. Aqua Reaper, powerful aquatic tentacle, part of a submerged organism. Similar in nature to the service melon-based Reaper vine, the Aqua Reaper is adapted to a liquid environment. It shares the poor vision of its rock-dwelling cousin, relying on a crude sonar sense to seek prey. Unhindered by water, the Aqua Reaper has considerable speed and strength. Good lord. Come on! Stop!
Oh dear.
Is that the gel zap? I think that was the gel zap. You know this game way too well if you know all the enemy names by heart. Guess it's over here somewhere.
Oh wait, tentacles.
They're gonna come back.
Yeah.
No, it's probably over in this way. Which direction did I come from? I came from that direction.
Something I need to do is I need to get some cash on hand because I want to try and order from a ramen and or sushi place nearby because I've been looking at menus. I've been looking for takoyaki, but I can't find it anywhere nearby. Makes me sad.
There it is, finally.
Oh, found the thing.
I found the thing. I just need to get up to it. Get up to it. Get up to it.
Oh yes, bless this thing.
Bless this thing! Oh my god! There we go.
And now...
Palette swap.
My favorite suit.
Of course it's your
The
favorite
gravity
suit.
suit.
Of course. Because it's a purple and green color.
Yes, shut up.
Gravity suit acquired. Movement in liquid environments is no longer hindered.
Yay!
And not only is the movement no longer hindered, it clears up your vision in this game too.
Yep.
So now we can move in water just as well as we could in land.
Thank God.
Thank God. Good Lord. Now how do I get out of this room? Up there? Up there. Bless that thing. Like, oh, let's make you trudge through a bunch of water in this environment before being able to do anything about it.
We're gonna make you suffer with the water a little bit more, and then we're gonna make it a complete non-issue.
That's what I heard. That's what I thought I heard.
There you go.
Yay. Oh, yay. That's a yellow one.
Ooh,
That's very welcome. Thank you.
delicious.
Delicious trisses. Yummy. Oh boy. Non-issue. Open up.
Open up!
Open up! Open wide! You want a snack? Would you like a snack? You want a snack? Yeah. It's time for your dinner! Open up! Here comes the train! Woo woo!
The train explodes!
Here comes the actual literal train! Wanna dance? Let's dance.
So, where to next?
I think I know exactly where to next, and I don't like it. Talon Overworld, here we come. I guess that's one way to do it. One way to make him stop.
Works.
Good lord!
Stop moving so I can make you stop moving. How much longer are you planning on going, by the way?
I don't know. When did we start?
3 hours ago.
3 hours ago.
It's 8 o'clock right now.
It's 8 o'clock right now. Alright. Alright. If you don't mind, I would sorta kinda like to go to at least the one place I was thinking about first.
Oh, okay, sounds good to me.
Magmore Cavern South. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh.
You know what? Would you like to go to the place first, or would you like to call it quits for the day and just get some food? Because in my mind, I was considering getting the gravity suit to be one of the checkpoints to where we could stop. Because getting the Varia suit was one of the checkpoints to where we stopped last time. Where we stopped at one point.
It does seem like a good breaking point.
Alright. So, find a save point and call it a day?
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Works for me. 3 hours is a nice healthy stream time for this game. I'm getting a bit tired, despite the 5-hour energy. Oh, no, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be there. I want to go upwards.
You don't want to go through the entire pirate base again.
Yeah, that's, I would like to avoid that as much as possible. There's literally nothing there that I want.
Hello, energy tank.
Sometimes I wish there were, like, markers you could put on your map so you could remember to go to a certain place if you wanted to.
That would actually be amazing.
That's one of the reasons why Hollow Knight is so good.
Oh yeah, you can do that now.
I'm gonna be real with you. Once we finish this game and once we catch up in Reborn, the game that I want to do the most out of anything else is Hollow Knight.
Ooh.
The world needs to know how good Hollow Knight is. Alright.
Well, maybe after this stream I'll give it a shot. Well, give it another shot. I got stuck at a certain point.
Alright. So, that's about where we can stop right now. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Davian, for joining us. You were a very graceful co-host today.
Thank you.
And so, mayhaps, we would be able to finish this game, wrap it up in maybe 2 more streams or so, and I have 2 co-hosts in mind. I just don't know which one would be before which.
Ooh.
So, thanks for coming, everybody. I hope you are enjoying Metroid Prime as much as we are so far. You are enjoying this though, right, Davian?
Oh yeah, I'm loving this.
Alright. Absolutely. I'm so glad we're starting this community project. Alright. Have a good night, everybody.
Take care, everybody.